This is Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search from my site. Hopefully I will get less self-conscious, and when I do a video at home like this, I will not have to explain my fashion. But I bought these to wear outside, and my wife killed it when she said, "You can't go into the city like that. They'll think you're paramilitary." So that was the end of these being worn outside. Now they're being worn inside. So I got another, this is 13, I think this is 15 now. So the two people where I have been paid on include Keisha, and the word Uber says is complete profile. As I remember, Keisha's goal, though she may not have known it, was 10, because I don't know what mine is. I'm in the process of earning my second referral bonus for someone else. The first one was for someone in the neighborhood that I know face-to-face and traditional neighborhood communication. She's a daughter-in-law of a local business that I frequent. Her name is Michelle. The conversation, she mentions Uber. I end up enrolling, and I used her code. And the second one, I did some surfing, and I found someone by the name of, he's got a Twitter, a YouTube handle called Black Horseman. So that one I'm still working on. I don't know. So I don't know how I'm progressing. It doesn't tell me what I'm doing in Black Horseman's app. It only tells him what he's doing. So that's my purpose, is to share with people how they appear in my app. So Keisha and Jose used my code. Thank you, Keisha and Jose. And they have completed their goal. I think Keisha was 10 and Jose was 40. Not sure. I'm doing a better job of measuring that now. Then Mohammed, Nicholas, Tenora need to finish signing up. And they include Tenora's 200 bonus for me if she gets whatever number she needs. The whatever number Google or Uber sets for her. Nicholas, I'd get paid 300 if Nicholas would. Now, what it is about Nicholas and why he's 300, why Tenora is 200, and why Keisha was 10, I don't know. I was given an explanation by Sydney at Uber. I've mentioned it in a previous video. I don't hold much credibility to it, so I'm not going to repeat it. Again, Mohammed, Nicholas, Tenora. That's each of them have a quarter of a circle. I'll explain the quarter of a circle later. Then Augustine has 3/4 of a circle. Augustine would be $150 if Augustine finishes. Needs to complete 39 trips. Then it's Travis. Travis has a quarter of a circle. I would earn 100 if Travis finishes. Travis statuses needs to finish signing up. Anthony needs to take their first trip. Anthony gets one half of a circle. So Anthony has passed that, needs to finish signing up. Anthony has finished signing up and taken at least one trip. I think one. No, he needs to take his first trip, so that confuses me. Steven, I'd get paid 200 if Steven finished, and Steven needs to finish 38 trips. Steven has 3/4 of a circle. Abdullah has 3/4 of a circle, needs to complete 15. Some real inconsistencies with Uber. Abdullah doesn't have a dollar figure by him. Anthony doesn't have a dollar figure by him. So who gets a dollar figure and who doesn't, I don't know. But maybe it'll start making sense as people finish, as additional people in addition to Keisha and Jose. Maritza, $25. I'd get paid $25 on Maritza. And that's needs to compete 25 trips. Douglas, and Maritza is a half of a circle. Douglas is $50, needs to finish signing up. Sheridan, $50, needs to complete 30 trips. Sheridan has one half of a circle. And JR, $25, needs to finish signing up. So Travis, Anthony, Stephen, Abdullah, Maritza, Douglas, Sheridan, JR, thank you, each of you. I can't get this to go the right way. Augustine, Tenora, Nicholas, Mohammed, Jose, and Keisha, thank you. So, now for the first time, I'm going to show these circles. This here is an example. Now both Jose and Keisha have those. That is complete. And I have been paid on both of those. 10 for Keisha, 100 for Jose. And the other one, listeners, it's so hard for me to tell if you can see. But that circle, that one is 1/4 of the way around. I think you can see. So it's a grayed out, what would be a picture if someone had uploaded a picture. And the blue perimeter, the blue line drawn around the perimeter, that represents 1/4. So it's 1/4, 1/2, and 3/4. Now that I've introduced that and described it a little better than I've ever done before, I'm going to read it again. So complete is Jose and Keisha. Then with 1/4 of a circle is Tenora, Nicholas, and Mohammed. 3/4 of a circle, Augustine. And 1/4 of a circle is Travis. Half of a circle, Anthony. 3/4 of a circle, Stephen. 3/4 of a circle, Abdullah. Maritza, half of a circle. Douglas, 1/4 of a circle. Sheridan, now Sheridan just registered a couple days ago. Sheridan already has a half of a circle. And JR is fresh, like hours ago. JR is why I'm in my lounging clothes at home doing this. I'll be laying down for the night in 15 minutes. And I just wanted to do this before I go to bed. So JR has 1/4 of a circle. This has been Tom Duty, middle-aged American living in New Jersey near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. A final note, the excitement I have for having this many people now, and I've lost count, but it's like 14, maybe even 15 now. Listeners, think of it this way. Have you ever flown on commercial airlines when the airline says, "We know you have choices. Thank you for choosing blank." Seems to be Northwest Airline is one of the airlines that used to say that, or maybe still does. But anyone who flies commercial airlines in the United States knows that we really don't have that many choices. The airlines have dropped and bankrupt and condensed, and so we have choices, but not a lot. So you people who have chosen me, you have an unlimited, nearly infinite number of choices. Depending on how much time you wanted to spend hunting codes, like each of you have found mine, you know, you could find, if you wanted to, thousands of them. No one's going to do that, but you could certainly find 100. Finding the codes is one thing, but maybe making a thoughtful choice who you think deserves your referral fee. At least 10 or 15 of you have decided that that person is me, Tom Duty. And I just, it's so exciting for me. So thank you, each of you. This has been Tom Duty, middle-aged American. Oh, and the other thing is, it's not like likes. It's not like follows, because everyone knows we have an unlimited number of things we can like. But you only get one of these referral codes each account. Now, I mentioned earlier that I've done 2 now. Michelle and then Black Horseman. But most people, that's probably not true. A lot of people, the majority of the people probably have just 1. Now, people in tri-state areas that drive, it would make sense for people that drive Uber with any investment of their time, you know, would register in Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York. And there's a lot of cities that are on state borders. Philadelphia is another one. You've got Delaware, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. So it is common for people to have multiple accounts for the same reason I do, but you still don't have the number of likes that you have on Facebook or the number of people you can follow on Twitter or Instagram. So with a limited supply, I've been able to collect 15 of them. I'm just absolutely thrilled. So thank you again. This has been Tom Duty, middle-aged American, living in New Jersey, near the Lincoln Tunnel. If you were to visit my website, you would type Howdy Doody into Google. You'll find the correct spelling of the famous puppet. You then combine Tom Duty in a Google search for my site. Thank you for listening. Have a good day, good evening, or restful night's sleep. Ciao.